Welcome to Oak Bluff Estates. This one-of-a-kind gated community has new construction throughout. We're standing in a custom-built new construction home that's never been lived in, ready for the first person to occupy it. And I bring you to the front door because it's a small detail, but security is important. I love how this door latches. You see how the lock activates this 3-point lock all the way throughout? So right from the front, you are getting full security. Now, you have an office or a second bedroom right off to the side. I think this would be my office. I like the view outside, close to the front. Have closets here. These doors are beautiful. 8-foot, solid slab. These are walnut doors, 5 panels. These are not solid core. Solid core is what you typically get. This is literally a piece of wood cut to see this. Now, this room is so grand when you come in. Look at the ceiling height. We are talking about 15.7, almost 15.8 on the ceiling height in here. I love that it has the A-frame. You're not gonna have snow sitting on the roof. The kitchen is big, leading into the living room, leading into the dining. Open concept is overused, but this really is the true focus of this room. Right as we go out here, you have a fireplace right off the back. This is gonna be finished with composite decking. And then listen to that, can you hear it? Birds chirping all throughout. You can see your neighbors. What I love about this home is it's a ranch home. We're gonna go downstairs, but there's no upstairs. We have a primary on this level, but this is huge. This is pretty much the whole width of the house. There's some stairs that are gonna be finished right there to go down. Gas line right there so you can grill, and then a fireplace. So while you're grilling, while you're conversating, while you're enjoying your time, enjoying the life and the greenery out here, you can have a fire going. There's one downstairs too, I'm gonna show you that. So come back through. Summer just came, and going outside for those few minutes, I was about to start sweating. The AC is running hard, running good. Now, coming in, I always love a sitting area, place to put on your shoes, storage underneath, and I love that they did the overhead lighting right here, the under cabinet style lighting with the shelves so you can put some of your trinkets, things to display, a nice vase. And then you have the backsplash that runs and continues all the way through here. So very easy on the eyes, very clean. And then one thing I noticed too, come here. So this is called a Schluter Strip. They use this as a way to finish off the edge of the tile. It is almost the same color as the cabinet. It blends in beautifully. So right here, we're working with a wide range, griddle in the middle, huge pieces of metal. This looks serious, looks like an industrial range. I love that it has the gold accents here. I love the wood, talking about accents right here as well. And then you have the farmhouse sink, and this is wider than 30 inches. Yeah, we're talking about almost 2 feet, 9 inches right here. And then this nice, large, commercial looking refrigerator. And I love how it's finished with matted out grayish, blackish here. You see how nice this is? And I love an ice cube. It's nice when you can just grab them. Sometimes you want to eat one, drop one right in a drink, but of course, you have it right in front. Now, one of the biggest features that people talk about is having this on the outside, because who wants to open the refrigerator to get their filtered water? It doesn't make much sense. You have the light right here that you can turn on and off. You can go from cube to crushed. You can lock it, and you can see how much is left on your filter. Simple, but straightforward. Now back to this range. This is Wi-Fi operated, so you can turn this on from a distance, put your food in here that's frozen when you leave for the day, turn it on before you come home, have it ready, cooking, ready to eat when you arrive. Another oven right here. Here's a nice little feature. So there's the thermometer, right? So you don't need one. You can just plug that in right here, poke it into your food, figure out what the temperature is. It's gonna read it up here. And then they even included this, which is interesting, right? So you can pull this right out, kind of like grilling. And then you have the speed oven right up here for all your microwave needs. I love the storage, the pantry, all the space that's here. Of course it's soft close, that's expected at this price point. And the Franke faucet that's right here. Now going through, we have the bedrooms on that side, but you can pass through right here. So, huge pantry, easy to walk in, lots of space. And then you have linen closet right here for all the odds and ends. Nice main bathroom. This is gonna act as your guest bath. But you have a full shower right here. They picked up the floor tile onto the shower niche in the rear. I like that you have the handheld and the overhead, so you can choose what you want. Nice finishes. You can see this is a Kohler mirror, Kohler fixtures, nice quartz, wide vanity too. It's nice when you have the side drawers as well as the opening doors here, so you have extra space. This is going to act as your coat closet right as you enter. Again, the 8-foot doors throughout. And if you didn't notice, the front door is also 8 feet. So you have the same symmetrical lines right here, and those are lining right in through the tray ceiling, accentuating the main light. That's the first thing you see when you enter. And then bam, really when you walk in here, it is very, very impressive. So let's go. We'll push Adam back here. Let's stop in this laundry room right here. So this is your main entry every day probably for you, because this is going to go through your garage, and what a garage. We're going to go through that at the end. But right here you have the laundry room, away from everything, but close to everything. So it's going to insulate some of the sound while making sure if someone's leaving for the day, they can just throw their stuff in the washer or dryer. Quartz all the way throughout, backsplash of course, tons of space, plus an extra refrigerator. You always need this ancillary refrigerator for the extra things. You know, maybe you bought a quarter cow, you want to put it in here, all the stuff that you want to put in there. Now, comfort height, right about at waist level, nice for folding, nice for doing everything. Now, true story, my socks got wet walking in here. I won't explain why, but I threw them in here on the high dry for 15 minutes. They were sopping wet. They were completely dry. So very good machines. Sorry that you have to put your laundry with my stuff, but it was only one pair of socks. Love that you have the storage above. I like the placement of this laundry room, but in addition to that, you have this nice drop zone here. Now you're probably not gonna sit here, but purses, bags, backpacks, briefcases, Amazon packages, whatever it is, this is where all those things are gonna go. And then you have all the storage for the everyday things that you wanna tuck away and not have seen. Very well thought out. Now, the architect of this home, this is a Helen lip-tack home, custom designed. Now, we breezed right through, right past this fireplace, but just really take in this angle. This is such a good shot. I love the mantle below so you can sit there and you can throw your TV right up front. Of course, we're wired with Cat 6, outlets everywhere, everything you'd expect. As we go through here, you know, the ceiling height isn't just high in one area, it is high over here too. So we are almost 10 feet. You'll notice in a lot of homes, they'll drop this down even further. So you might have an area where there's a large ceiling height, but you don't have it everywhere. So this is one of the bedrooms on this level. This is an ensuite bath. Nice sliding doors. I like that you can slide from either way with these non-obtrusive handles so they're not sticking into the room. Shower niche, double level, double decker shower niche. Backsplash here, again wide, and all the things you'd expect in a bath that's right here. Now, we have casement windows all the way throughout. If you don't know what casement windows are, it means you can unlock these and open the window like so. Screens aren't on yet, that's how new this is. You're gonna see some minor imperfections all the way throughout the house. Pay them no attention. By the time you move in, they'll all be complete. I like the distance between here and the next home, and I love this nice transom window up top that's fixed, non-moving, letting in extra light. Huge closets here. So we're talking 9 by 5'8" on the closet, and then going out here, we're talking about 13.2 by basically 15. Really good sized room. Now this is your primary bedroom. I love walking into a room where it's framed right with this light, with this great fixture, right as you enter, seeing it coming through. And then you have a closet right here. And look at this. I mean, who has quartz in their closet, right? Look at this. Now, they had to do this to hide some things, but it's nice that they added that element to it to elevate it. Come through here, another closet, all built out for you too. Drawers, storage, rods, it has it all. And then coming through here, another big room, double tray ceiling. And we're working with, oh yeah, 1310 by 17.5 basically. Now, we're in the process of landscaping. We wanted to get this out before we were complete so you can take advantage of it, see it soon. But what a beautiful view. We're surrounded by woods throughout. We are tucked away in this exclusive community. And then you have your main bath. Nice, wide vanity here. So we're talking about almost 9 feet, basically 8'11" there. Same mirrors that we saw throughout. I love that we have the center storage plus the ends. So, you know, if you're a couple, you can share these, but you get your own, right? You don't have to share everything. Then, of course, we have a steam shower in here. Nice bench. And it's I kind of like this half moon that they did here, giving you a nice space in the middle, but making it large enough so you can still use it any way you want. The built-in shower niche, I love when they go all the way to the edge. They don't cut it off. Always good for a primary shower. Sometimes you see these super long, like how many products do you really have? But this is a really good size. I like that they did the clear quartz right here, matching the seat, tying it all in together. The floor here is beautiful. Great pieces of marble all the way through. Nice water closet to keep your relationship alive. Keep that intimacy elsewhere. Nice to have a window too, just for the light. Then a linen closet right here. Tons of storage, tons of storage. And then of course we have the main tub. Lots of features here. Hand shower right here. Framed, centered, right over the window the way it needs to be. So this is a small detail. Is this a good place to show it? Where's a good place for this? Those, look at this. Look at this doorstop. Tell me that isn't the coolest thing in the world. Now, I'm all about the big things, but the small things speak to me. It shows the attention to detail, the little elements that someone thought about to make this an impressive home, something that stands out, that isn't just another spec house that you see built all over the place. Let's head downstairs. Now, this is an English basement, a lower level, a place of the home you're not paying taxes on because we are below grade technically. Great thing to notice because half of this home, I think more than half this home, you're not gonna pay taxes on, but right around there. We walked right past it, but how about this window? Nice, illuminating the entire area. As you go up or come down, you're seeing this, looking out to the yard, admiring your neighbor's property, admiring your own property. I like the layout down here. It's perfect for in-laws, an au pair, anything like that. Full wet bar down here, wine fridge, dishwasher, microwave, everything you need. Lots of great storage right under here. And then you have this massive room over here, this massive room over there, 2 sections to entertain, hang out in. But I like how you're getting all the light here. And I teased you upstairs. I told you we were gonna see this. Check this out. So this is a unilock flooring system. We have the same thing on the driveway out front. There's nothing better. Okay, you get all the transferable warranties with everything you buy here. So you want a top of the line company that stands behind everything they do. That's what we're working with. Another fireplace down here. And the bugs, the birds, everything chirping and going away is really picturesque and idyllic for that quiet life you want to live tucked away in your gated community. We come out here, notice these vents all the way throughout, making sure you're having the low maintenance on the home, taking care of the elements that need to breathe. Your home needs to breathe, believe it or not. You can get a good idea of the property line here, looking at the stakes right there, and this is all going to be landscaped and finished. Let's look more inside. So, they put the low voltage up here, TV outlet high so you can frame a TV right on this wall. There's so much space to work with. I just had a son. I'm thinking about all the things we could do down here, all the playing, and all beneath us. This entire level is radiant heat, and there's 2 zones throughout the entire property. So not only can you heat this with forced air, but you're gonna feel the heat come up through the floor, warming your toes, warming your children, warming your family, whatever you have here. Now, we can go a few different ways. The garage is right through that door right there. But I like this fireplace here. I love this feature wall going up, meeting right in the middle, tying it all in. Same fireplace that we have upstairs. And you can see all the low voltage throughout here is ready for you. It's ready for your sound system. You can see the speaker points throughout. You can see them here, here, and these 2 right there. and then 2 more back here. It's all set up for you. And then we come through here, just storage, a lot of storage. As we go through, more storage. Maybe a wine fridge, maybe kind of a wine cellar thing going on there. Powder room down here. If you have people over, the party's definitely gonna come down here eventually. Powder room just for the guests, and then a full bath right here for whoever's staying down here. Large vanity, basically the same size as we have upstairs. Little shy, 8'4". I knew that because we have drawers here, but no drawers on this end. But how big does it really need to be for the one that's not gonna be used that often? Then, I like how they tighten this tile. So, we have the floor tile right here. This is a porcelain, it's matte, low maintenance. You're not gonna have to worry about this staining. Then they had the same tile, but did the mosaic version here for your tray to make sure that all the water is draining. And they picked it up right here, and you have the same fixtures, hand shower, everything. And the tile, of course, is going all the way to the ceiling. 2 bedrooms. So this room is 14.1 by 16.2. Huge closet. Basically 10 by 4.5. And then the brightest of the 2 rooms. I think this room is a little smaller than that one, but it is a little brighter too. Yeah, so we're 13.10 by 14 here. And then one enormous, huge closet. Look at this, look at this place. This is 9.2 by 7.7. I don't know who wouldn't be happy living down here. This is not a basement. This is a huge room with great light, good ceiling height down here. Let's see what we're working with. Basically 9 feet down here. Now, we skipped over some important elements here. Now, I know these things are boring, but to me, it's what really makes a home functional and pragmatic. So down here, you can see some of the mechanicals for the radiant heating system. You have a working sink for anything you need to do. The LVL continues. You have your own laundry, so someone can live down here, right? Maybe it's the kid who came back from college and never went back to work. Maybe it's the au pair, maybe it's your grandparents, whoever it is. And then, everything running. Look at all these wires. Everything is running to your secure rack. Hidden down here in the basement, kind of the hardest part to find. This is where you're gonna have all your DVRs for the security and everything that's running in the home. Now, to make sure that you have enough power, we're looking at a 200 amp main panel and then a bonus panel of 100 amps, all labeled. There is nothing that this home can't handle, plus 2 more notch outs if you need to add something. Let's go check out that garage. All garages are not made equal. We have the enamel on the walls, the enamel on the steps. We have a mosaic tile leading into this drain right here. This is a great setup. And what I love about this whole finish, you see this enamel all the way throughout. It's shiny, it's slick, it's nice finish to it, but it has the properties of a matte surface, meaning you can clean it right up. Because look, this is not slippery. You're not gonna fall here. Very secure as you're leading downstairs. But then if you spill oil or whatever's gonna happen in this garage, you're gonna be easily able to clean it up. Now, some small things that are big things in my mind. Heated garage, of course. Now you'll notice, there are no garage door openers above us. So if you wanted to do a lift, you could if you needed to, if you had lots of cars you want to keep inside. But what that also means is you have a Wi-Fi connected, silent as you can be, garage door. Now I'm standing as close to this as possible so you can hear the shh noise. It's kind of like an electric car, right? When I back up in my car, it's like zzz, instead of the that you usually have on your traditional garage door opener. Great feature. No one usually spends the money for it. And what's also great is if you left for work and you're like, you know what, did I close the garage door? You can just hit a button on your phone and bam, it's done. The unilock continues all the way out here, giving you this immaculate front yard as the landscape finishes, tying it all in with your driveway. Come to this gated community, be one of the many luxury homes here, be an owner, meet your neighbors. We'd love to have you in this high-end home.
Right up my boys, right up my Doorstop.